Good morning, teacher. My name is Wang Minghua. Matrix numbers POL500/22 bracket R. My supervisor is Dr. Kun. My topic of today is a study on the living heritage of Hmong martial arts from the perspective of Hmong Tanquan inheritors. These are my proposed contents for today. 1. Introduction. 1.1 Hmong martial arts in social transformation. The cultural change in Chinese society, especially the reform and opening policies that started in 1978, had a profound impact on Hmong martial arts, including the following three aspects. A. The qualitative change of the humanistic and social environment poses an existential challenge to Hmong martial arts. B. The influence of multiculturalism and popular culture has led to a lack of interest and success in Hmong martial arts, especially among young people. C. The dominance of modern Western competitive sport culture such as boxing, karate, and taekwondo has had a strong impact on the development of Hmong martial arts. 1.2 Hmong martial arts inheritors under social change. Under the influence of globalization and social changes, the social structure of China has changed, and a large number of rural laborers have entered the cities, and the urbanization rate has been increasing, such bringing more employment opportunities. Therefore, the inheritors of Hmong martial arts under social change are facing the following inheritance crises. 1. Hmong martial arts inheritors give up their martial arts skill and go to work in cities in order to increase their family economic income. 2. The inheritors of Hmong martial arts show again, and the inheritance lacks successor. 3. The educational structure of the inheritors is not high, and the Hmong martial arts culture lacks innovation. 2. Problem statement, which the continued deepening of social changes. The inheritors play a key role in the inheritance of Hmong martial arts culture. In deep study of Hmong martial arts inheritors in modern society, how they understand the meaning and value of Hmong martial arts, how they inherited and spread Hmong martial arts technique and culture. What difficulties and challenges they encounter in the process of inheritance and how they cope with them will be studied in this study. 3. Research objectives. This study takes Hmong martial arts inheritors' perspectives to explore the cultural inheritance of Hmong martial arts in the context of modern society. Through in-depth investigation of various aspects, analyze the impact of social change on the inheritors of Hmong martial arts. Discussion of the cultural inheritance method, experience, and the difficulties of the inheritors of Hmong martial arts, with a view to provide practical guidance, suggestions, and ideas for the inheritance and development of Hmong martial arts culture. This study will take the Tanquan inheritors as an example and explore in depth the dilemmas and challenges they face in the process of inheritance, how they cope with and solve those problems. Finally, provide useful reference and inspiration for the inheritance and development of Hmong martial arts culture. 4. Research question. 1. What are the dilemmas and challenges of Hmong martial arts inheritors in the context of modern society? 2. What are the inheritance methods, inheritance experience, and inheritance difficulties of Hmong martial arts inheritors? 3. What are the effects of social change on the inheritance of Hmong martial arts? 4. Based on the above research question, how can we provide recommendations and ideas with practical guidance for the inheritance and development of Hmong martial arts? 5. Research significance. 1. Fill in the gap in the exciting research. This study will take the Hmong martial arts inheritors as the research object and use the method of cultural anthropology to investigate the studies of the Hmong martial arts inheritance in depth. Although there have been some study on the cultural transmission of martial arts inheritors, there are relatively few studies on Hmong martial arts inheritors. This study aims to fill this gap and provide new perspectives and ideas for the inheritance and development of Hmong martial arts culture. 2. Promote the protection and inheritance of Hmong martial arts culture through field surveys, interviews, and observations of Tanquan inheritors on the inheritance of Hmong martial arts. Discover the challenges and dilemmas they face. Propose targeted protection and inheritance measures and promote the protection and the inheritance of Hmong martial arts culture. 3. Explore the impact of social change on cultural inheritance. This study will take the impact of social change on the Hmong martial arts as an entry point, delve into the dilemmas and the challenges faced by inheritors in cultural transmission, explore the relationship between social change and cultural transmission, and provide more in-depth thinking and research for the preservation and transmission of Hmong martial arts culture. 6. Literature review. In topic number 6, there are 4 perspectives. 6.1 The Hmong and their culture. 6.2 The living heritage of national traditional culture. 6.3 Traditional martial arts culture and Hmong martial arts. 6.4 Martial arts inheritors under cultural change. 7. Research method. 7.1 Literature research. 7.2 Field work. 3. Case studies. 4. Comparative study. A. References. Reference. Thank you.